Because it's important that you understand this as well. You got Exodus 12?
Yeah.
1.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 12 from the top. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
So the first month of the year, which is right now. So last week was the first month of Abib. It's the first month of the year, or the actual new year. Read.
It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Right.
Speak ye unto the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls.
So this is the preparation for the Passover. Read.
Every man, according to his eating, shall make your account for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year.
So a lamb without a perfect little, non-blemished lamb, right?
Ye shall take it out from the sheep and from the goats, and ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And
now what we do, of course, we got brothers who actually own farms and things like that. Pick that lamb out. Pick that lamb out. You feel me? Which is what we're commanded to do as Israelites. So, go get that lamb, get together, get a lamb for your house. And you don't got enough people, join up with your family. So this is something that you can prepare for later on. If you're able to, congregate with some brethren, by the time that Passover come around, by all means. And there's also a makeup Passover in April as well. You going? Yeah. We got to. It's Passover season. Go ahead.
Now, this is the book of Exodus chapter 12 and verse 4. And in the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of souls.
Now, if we were in our land, brother, bring your ass over here. You gonna eat. Read.
Every man according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and you shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And they shall take the blood and strike it on 2 side posts and on the upper door posts of their houses, wherein they shall eat it. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire.
This is the 14th day. Read.
And unleavened bread.
And what?
And unleavened bread.
So bread that doesn't have like a leavening agent like yeast, baking, so something that doesn't make it rise. Read.
And with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Eat not of it raw.
Go ahead.
Nor sodden at all with water. But roast with fire. His head with his legs. And with the puritans. And the puritans thereof.
We roast the whole thing, Read.
And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning.
You eat the entire land. Everybody there, you eat the whole thing. What happens if you can't do it all, Read?
And that which remaineth of it until the morning, ye shall burn with fire.
So you burn the rest of it. You don't waste it, leave it out for the next day, you burn it, Read?
And thus shall ye eat. Thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and ye shall eat it in haste.
And we do what?
Eat it in haste.
Why? Because at that time it's go time. We had to hurry up and eat it. We got the death angel going around. We got to eat that in haste. You don't sit there. Good lad, man. Hey man, can you some of that wine right there? No, you eat it. This is a hasteful thing that we have to do. Read. So you good? Go ahead.
Yeah, it is the Lord's Passover.
It is the what?
It is the Lord's Passover.
It's the Lord's Passover. We are to remember this because this is the day that the Lord passed over Egypt and killed all the firstborn of everything, not just the Egyptians, but the animals as well. He did that for us. Read.
For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
He will do what?
And smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Everybody, he did what?
And smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
We got to remember that he did this thing for us, man. We were in captivity, just like how we captivity here. He did that, man. He said, y'all want me to get you out there? I'm going to show you my power. Follow my instructions and do this, and I'm called the firstborn in Egypt so that Pharaoh know I'm not playing about my children. Read.
Both man and beast.
Man and what?
Both man and beast.
Read.
And against all the gods of Egypt, I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you.
So when you saw that blood at that time, it's like, okay, we're not hitting this house, we're going to the next house. Hold what you got to be Matthew 4 and 4. Now, the Israelites were the ones that had the blood on the doorpost, right? The Egyptians wouldn't have had that on there. Right. So the angel of the Lord would have saw that, blood on the doorpost, we ain't touching it. Blood that's not on the doorpost, we touching it. We killing the firstborn of that house, right? What would have happened if the Israelite didn't listen?
Like the firstborn.
Did what?
Like the firstborn.
The Israelites, they didn't listen, right? Matthew 4 and 4.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written,
right?
Man shall not live by bread alone.
Let's break that down again. Man shall not what?
Man shall not live by bread alone.
But by what?
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Hold on. So you tell me by keeping this, that's God's protection, right?
Mark 4. Mark 4 and 14.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 4.
No. We don't got to get it. I'm just reiterating. That's why I brought it out earlier. So that way, because again, we going over the Passover right now. This is pertinent, but read Matthew 4 and 4 again. And then, because I know we gonna read it again. I want you to. Hopefully, you didn't lose what you were about to say. Okay. Hopefully, go ahead, read it again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, "It is written,
right?
Man shall not live by bread alone,
but by what?
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God."
So, if there was an Israelite that didn't listen, you said what would have probably happened to them? They would have been dead because they didn't want to listen. So, what happens when we break God's law? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by what? By every word. Now go back to Exodus 12. Don't drop the precept.
Look at Exodus chapter 12, verse 13. And that blood shall be for you a token upon the house where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you.
Oh, wait. Not even that. Not even just that. Hold the hell up. Give me the wine is my blood and the bread and this bread is my flesh. Give me that. Give me that. Barbara Kashah. Hold on, we moving right now. Stay where you at. Don't drop that. Don't drop that. Right? That Matthew 26? Yes, give me that. Give me that. Because we're covered. And then hold what you got right there. Give me Matthew 27 and verse 20. And before you read Matthew 27, read what you just read in Exodus.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 13. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you.
He will pass over, and the plague will not come over us to destroy us. Now give me that. 27 and start at verse 20.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 27 and verse 20.
Now in the Christian church, they say that the blood of Christ is on everybody, right? And now during the time in Exodus, the blood of that lamb, was that on everybody's doorpost? It was on whose doorpost? Read it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 27, verse 20. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barnabas and destroy Yahushua.
It was the chief priests and the elders and the Israelites. We'll trade you Barnabas for Yahushua. We want this man dead. Read.
The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They say Barnabas. Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Yahushua, which is called Hamashiach? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified.
Kill him. Read.
And the governor said, Why? What evil has he done? But they cried out more, saying, Let him be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying
what?
I am innocent of the blood of this just person.
So even Pilate said, I don't got the blood of this man on my hands. That automatically defeats the Christian church, saying, well, we're all covered in the blood of Christ. Read.
I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, His blood should... His blood be on us.
And who?
And on our children.
Read that again. His blood be on who?
His blood be on us and our children.
His blood be on us and our children. Talking about the Israelites. Give me that.
There's Matthew chapter 26 and verse 28. For this is my blood.
This is what?
This is my blood.
Salaki. Go up to start at 26.
So Matthew chapter 26 and verse 26. And as they were eating, Jesus took bread and blessed it, and brake it,
right,
and gave it to the disciples, and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, "Drink ye all. Drink ye all of it. For this is my blood."
This is my what?
This is my blood of the New Testament,
right?
Which is said for many.
You said for who?
For many.
Right.
For the remission of sins.
For the what?
For the remission of sins.
So wait a minute. His blood be on us and our children. His blood is for the remission of sins, and it's for the new covenant. And what was going on in the Passover? Because isn't Yahweh that sacrificial lamb? Is he not? It's the same exact thing, man. Right. It's the exact same thing that we're doing right now, man. You see what I'm saying? Now go back to Exodus. About to say, somebody get this brother a fire, man. Get this brother a fire. Yep, go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 14. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord.
Keep it as a what?
You shall keep it a feast to the Lord.
This is why we celebrate the Passover every year, man. Because we celebrate the fact that the Most High killed all those Egyptians for us, right? And then of course we got Yahweh who died later, who was also that lamb, man. That blood was still shed for us for what? The remissions of sins, man. We're covered in that blood, just like we covered that doorpost so that we wouldn't die. His blood saved us so that way we can no longer be held to the curses of the law. So that way we can actually repent and live and not die in our sins. Read.
And this day shall be unto you for a memorial. You shall keep it as a feast of the Lord throughout your generation. You shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread.
7 what?
7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread.
That is the feast of unleavened bread. So after the Passover ceremony, all right, brother, you have a good one. So you good, brother. You good, brother. You good. All praises. Is this the Lord willing, the Most High remove those unclean spirits from them and they be able to repent? Read that again.
Verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day you shall put away leaven out of your house.
Do what?
You shall put leaven away out of your house.
This is the point that I wanted to get to as well. I love the building. Get the Most High here. Let's get the Most High here. So for 7 days you eat unleavened bread, right? So you got Passover, you eat it with unleavened bread. And then after that 7 days, going to the next Sabbath, you continue to eat unleavened bread. You have to eat it every day. But the main thing is what? Read that part again. You have to do what?
Even the first day, you shall put away leaven out of your house.
You have to remove the leaven from your actual home. This is a repetition on you removing those things that prevent you from being close to God away from you. You see what I'm saying? You remove that leaven out your house. You remove that extra unnecessary madness from within yourself so you can walk with the Most High God, man. That's what you're supposed to do out here. It's pertinent that you know this now because this is that time, man. Oh, yeah. This is Passover season right now, man. Like I said, next week we're going to be doing the exact same thing. Brothers already, look, I already got my lady clearing stuff out of the house right now. You see what I'm saying? Because we gotta make sure that it's done. That way when we come back from Atlanta, all the leaven's out of our house, man.
So basically you're going through your house, see anything that could be sin, idolatry, anything?
Well, no, it's like, no, just like baking soda, rising yeast, stuff like that. It's very practical. Okay. But the similitude is what you just said. Okay. Is getting those bad, unclean habits that may rise within you. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, it may be a small thing. Like you might, how can I say, you might try to, there might be this chick that you really like, that you really on, like at your job or whatever it is, man. You know, but something in you like, man, maybe I shouldn't talk to her or something like that or whatever it is, or maybe she entice you like that. But put it away. Say no. Just let it be, man. Or say you like to drink alcohol. Say you might even drink it a little bit too much. Move from yourself, man. Just like the Day of Atonement. That day is to get those unclean spirits off of you. Put the leaven from out your house. Put the leaven from within you out of you. So that way you can have a better walk with the Most High God. And
the literal part of it.
The literal part is actually getting like baking soda, leavening yeast, bread, cookies, cereal that may have leaven or baking soda, toothpaste that might have baking soda up in it.
Anything with baking soda.
Like something that actually makes something rise, Get it out your house. Throw it in the trash and throw it out your house.
Is that only for this feast?
It's only for those 7 days. Only for those 7 days. After the Feast of Unleavened Bread, go to the store. You know what I'm saying? Get you some wheat bread. Get you some artisan bread. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you some donuts.
Does it have to be just in your house, or can it be like
out your house?
Anywhere? Like, can you put it? Let's say I want to throw it away.
No. Out your house. Out your house. Not just put it in the bag. Okay, when it's done, I go get it.
Yeah.
Nah. Put it in the trash. Put it in the garbage can. Let garbage come pick that shit up and get it out your house.
Okay. All right.
Get it out your house. Put it away from you.
Better safe than sorry in a sense.
No, that's exactly it. Because again, what did we just read? Matthew 4:4. Thou shalt not live by bread alone, but by what? By every word. Because matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 30 and verse 15. And you give me that in Romans 6 and 23. Romans 6 and 23. Hold that. Boom.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
Is what?
Is death. But the gift of God is eternal life through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
And again, his death is what allows us to be able to live. There's a point in time where we were not able to reconcile with our brethren because we was just so heavy in sin, hating on each other, committing all types of wickedness. That's why he had to die for us to give us a chance. Now, if sin is what gives us death, what is going to give us life? If sin is what's going to give us death, what's going to give us life?
The word.
The word? What part of the word?
All of it.
All of it? Let's get more specific. Give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, I'm going to start verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good.
Do what?
Life and good. And death and evil. And that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy God. To walk in his ways. And to keep his commandments.
To do what?
To keep his commandments. And his statutes. And his judgments. That thou mayest live.
That thou mayest what?
That thou mayest live.
So how do you live? Keeping the commandments, brother. And again, part of that is what we read in Exodus, right? This is that time of year. So like I said, if you're able to get in touch with somebody, like I said, you're going to be gone next week. So if you're able to get in touch with some brothers that you know, and if they keep them Passover, see if you can't join with them brothers.
Say I don't know nobody, that's what I'm trying to.
Okay, all praises.
Trying to fellowship, trying to get blood.
So this is what I would recommend that you do. Because Passover, what? It's Friday? This Friday? Next Friday. So this is what I would recommend that you do. If you're able to, get you some lamb. If you can't find no unleavened bread, or if you don't know how to bake it, 4 tortillas, some lettuce. Read, what was it, Leviticus? Leviticus 23? Read Leviticus 23, but also reread Exodus 12. So that way you can understand what it is that we had to do. And then that's you making an attempt to keep the Lord's Passover. You actually giving a good try will have the Lord actually do something for you, man.
Like say, I go to the store, right, and get some lamb. Even though, like, in Exodus it says a certain year frame.
Yeah.
I don't know
lamb without blemish.
I don't know if that lamb was blemished or if it was like.
But you know what you did? You 1,000% right. Like I said, because unfortunately, like I said, since it's Christmas time, we're not able to actually fully guide you or even have you come down to Atlanta with us.
Yeah, I feel you. Now,
but you know what you're doing at that point?
Faith.
That's faith, and you're putting forth a what?
Works.
And for faith with works is what?
Faith with works is
faith made perfect. And you know what else you're doing? You're doing one of the few things that the Christian church does not do. Try.
right.
Give me Philippians 4. Give me Philippians 4:13, and give me it's been a minute since I got this precept. Rehearse the righteous acts. It's been a mad minute. That's what? Judges 5:11. God, Judges 5. Man, we gotta knock the dust off these precepts, man. Look. Yachty done had us like try to go above and beyond and stop using certain precepts and get better. We done forgot to give precepts. No, I want you to get the Philippians. Go ahead.
This is the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 13.
I
can do all things.
I can do what?
I can do all things.
Everybody, we can do what?
I can do all things.
Through who?
Through Christ, which strengthens me.
You can always try at least. That's the minimum. Most people are like, man, I gotta do this. I can't do that. I might as well not even do it. Right. Man, I don't know nobody. I can't get no fringes. I can't do this. I might as well not even wear these things. Right? Man, Man, I can't find no shirt that's 100% this, 100% that. I'm not even gonna try.
It's kind of almost
Defeating in a way. It's very defeating. But guess what though? You know what's even more defeating?
Giving up, not trying.
Exactly, not even trying. Because again, like we read in the book of Exodus, what did the Lord do for us in Egypt? He did a lot of things. Yeah. He killed a lot of people for us, right? Right. And then he brought us out of there, and then he gave us a whole land, right? Right. You mean to tell me you can't try a little bit? Even though we may not be able to do it to the full extent, we at least try. Yeah. We can't put the best foot forward, yeah. And then we learn and then we grow more, and then by the next time it come around, now I'm more well equipped to actually do the damn thing.
Is that where like you feel like where God will, you look at your heart, your intention, and give you grace?
Exactly. Because guess what? You're trying in earnest. Give me that.
This is Judges chapter 5 and verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the place of strong waters. There shall they
war in captivity. Read. Go ahead.
There shall they rehearse the righteous act.
When you rehearse something, right? Are you doing it perfectly? Right. Rehearsal is a time to what? To get the errors out, right? It's the time to fuck up. It's the time to mess. It's time to fall, scrape your knee, or as a TikTok trend is going on right now, Jarrell, run the flat.
Run the flat. Yeah, run the flat. Yeah.
Run it again. You see what I'm saying? It's a time to mess up, right. Especially when you first really trying to do it. You're gonna mess up, bro.
You're gonna fall.
You're gonna fall, and guess what? You surround yourself by brothers to pick your ass up and actually and like, okay, brother, you fell here, cool. Get up. We're gonna continue walking. And then guess what? That's what happens when you get strong enough to walk. You can jog a little bit, and then you hit a run. Right. Then you hit a stride, right. And you surround yourself by like-minded brethren to help you keep going, man. Right? Read that again.
This is Judges chapter 5 verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water.
Right.
There shall they rehearse the righteous act of the Lord.
This is where we rehearse the righteous. Even right now, we're rehearsing the righteous act. When we go to the Passover, this next weekend, we're gonna be rehearsing the righteous acts. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we would have met you like either months ago, definitely would have gave you more information so that you would have had a chance to get a ticket, come down there with us, and actually keep the Lord's Passover. But unfortunately, the time's not like that. That's what I'm saying. The best thing that I could tell you to do, if you're able to, I'll get you some lamb, get you some corn tortillas. You feel me? Get you a little, some lettuce, right? Cook it at the crib, season it. Get you some some paprika. You feel me? Some pepper, some pink Himalayan. You know what I'm saying? Get you some chili powder.
And what day is it again?
This is gonna be this Friday.
This Friday.
This next coming up Friday, yes sir. Right? It's gonna be Friday sundown, Saturday sundown.
Saturday sundown?
Saturday sundown. It's gonna be the Passover day. And then that following day, that begins the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So and you can even Google this. You can Google how to make your own unleavened bread. Me personally, I just use I'll use like flour, and then sometimes I'll use like vanilla extract or even lemon extract. If I'm feeling fancy, put some little ingredients in there, make it delicious. It comes out like cake almost, right? Sometimes they even come out looking like pancakes. Depends on how you're making it. So that's something that's something you can do. It's easy to make some unleavened bread. When you eat that for 7 days.
So just eat lamb and unleavened bread the whole.
Not the whole 7 days. I mean, if you got the lamb like that, I mean, hey. But that lamb that you cook for the Passover, you have to eat all that. Now, if you can't eat it, you gotta if you got like a barbecue grill or something. If you can't eat it all, you literally set that bitch on fire. You burn it. That's what you're supposed to do. If there's any extra and you can't eat it, burn that hoe. Don't save it to the next day, right? But now in that Saturday sundown, that begins that Feast of Unleavened Bread. That's where you have to eat that unleavened bread for 7 days. But be sure that you get that leaven out of your house. Because you know what that leaven is for you right now?
Sin.
You mentioned earlier that you got strongholds in your mind from Christianity. So leaven. Remove that leaven from your household so that leaven from Christianity can be removed from you, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the best thing I can advise you to do so that way you can at least get in the habit. I said, just because you can't be around the brethren, get a whole lamb and things like that, don't. Exactly, you striving. That's something the Christian church don't do. You gotta try, man. The Lord is going to reward you for trying than not doing a goddamn thing. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven.
Do what?
Purge out therefore the old leaven.
Those old things, those old teachers of Christianity, remove them, man. You gotta come like Christ said. He said, come to the Lord as a child. You see what I'm saying? When you're an infant, you don't know nothing, but you absorb information up like a sponge. So forget them old habits and then learn the right way of the Lord. Read that again.
Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump.
That means you may be a what?
That ye may be a new lump.
You gotta be a new lump, a new creature. You gotta put off that old man. Sometimes that old man be up on you, man. You're like, even some years, you got brothers in this walk who doing what they can. That old man's still right there though. So, fuck off me, man. Like, I'm a new man in this. There's more on that?
God.
Go ahead.
Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened, for even Christ our Passover is sacrificed for us.
Wait, Christ our what?
Our Passover is sacrificed for us.
You see how this just keep correlating with it, man? You see that? This is you picked a great day to come up here, man. You picked a great day to come up here today, bro. Like I said, I'm about to say you got the rain. And look, hold on, wait, look at what the Lord did. Where the rain at? Get the Most High hand. Get the Most High hand, man. Look at, he done brought the sun out and everything, brother. You see that? The darkness come before the. Oh, there's a lesson I got on that too. I'm cooking something with that. I'm cooking something about the darkness before the light, man. but any other questions, brother? Actually, my bad. What's your name, brother? Malachi. Malachi? Matthias. Nice to meet you, King. Nice to meet you.
So I guess you guys are coming back. You're gonna be here next week.
Yes, sir. No, not next weekend. So, because like some of us, we're gonna be leaving out through. Like I'm leaving like Tuesday night, Wednesday night. So throughout next week and then the next weekend, we're gonna be in Atlanta. So what? I guess like 2 weeks. And the week after next, we're gonna be back. We'll either be at the eyeball, or depending on the weather here, or we might be in Deep Ellum. Yes, sir. But so you got Officer Yachty's number?
No, I don't have nobody's number. I just been emailing the
Sicarii Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. About to say, yeah, we'll get you locked in. We're gonna share numbers, man. We're gonna get you right, we gonna get you right, man.